The Archcathedral Basilica of St.Peter and St. Paul in Poznań is one of the oldest churches in Poland and the oldest Polish cathedral, dating from the 10th century. It stands on the island of Ostrów Tumski northeast of the city centre. History. The cathedral was originally built in the second half of the 10th century within the fortified settlement of Poznań, which stood on what is now called Ostrów Tumski. This was one of the main political centers in the early Polish state, and included a ducal palace. The palace included a chapel, perhaps built for Dobrawa, Christian wife of Poland's first historical ruler, Mieszko I. Mieszko himself was baptized in 966, possibly at Poznań. This is regarded as a key event in the Christianization of Poland and consolidation of the state. The cathedral was built around this time. It was raised to the status of a cathedral in 968 when the first missionary bishop, Bishop Jordan, came to Poland. St. Peter became the patron of the church because, as the first cathedral in the country, it had the right to have the same patron as St. Peter's Basilica in the Vatican. The pre-Romanesque church, which was built at that time, was about 48 meters in length. Remains of this building are still visible in the basements of today's basilica. The first church survived for about 70 years, until the period of the pagan reaction and the raid of the Bohemian Duke Bretislav. The cathedral was rebuilt in the Romanesque style, remains of which are visible in the southern tower. In the 14th and 15th centuries, the church was rebuilt in the Gothic style. At that time, a crown of chapels was added. A fire in 1622 did such serious damage that the cathedral needed a complete renovation, which was carried out in the Baroque style. Another major fire broke out in 1772 and the church was rebuilt in the neoclassical style. In 1821, Pope Pius VII raised the cathedral to the status of a metropolitan archcathedral and added the second patron, St. Paul. The last of the great fires occurred on the 15th of February 1945, during the liberation of the city from the Germans. The damage was serious enough that the conservators decided to return to the Gothic style, using as a base medieval relics revealed by the fire. The cathedral was reopened on the 29th of June 1956. In 1962, Pope John XXIII gave the church the title of Minor Basilica. Notable interments. The cathedral is the place of burial of the following rulers: 992 Mieszko I, 1025 Boleslaus the Brave, 1034 Mieszko II, 1058 Casimir the Restorer, 1239 Ladislaus O'Donnell, 1257 Przemysl I, 1279 Boleslaw Pobożny, 1296 Przemysl II. Gallery.